While waiting for the train to arrive, I noticed off to the left there was an interesting looking rail joiner. This was a split rail joiner that could connect to both a lighter and heavier rail. There was no time to wait, however, as a couple minutes later, number 58 and her train came steaming into the station. Engine number 58 on the head of our train today was built by Baldwin in 1907. It worked for the Atlanta, Birmingham, and Atlantic Coast Railroad. It was used for switching work and light freight trains, along with later on being sold off to the U.S. Army. After it was sold off to the U.S. Army and came to the Wilmington Western, it gained the distinction of the Veterans Locomotive. As of recording on November 7th, next week included Veterans Day. Therefore, 58 had flags being affixed to her front by her train crew. The first car in today's train behind 58 is Coach Combine number 410. The next car in our train is coach number 603. This is the car we rode in today. The next car on our train is parlor car 6795. I do believe today she was being rented out as a party car, as there was nobody on board her on the next train this day.
Okay, sit up here.
This coach is 581, also very similar to the other Lackawanna coaches in today's train. This coach is number 571, similar to the other Lackawanna coaches in today's train. A surprise on today's train is hayride car number 80581. This car is used for hayrides most of the time and at night on the Wilmington Western, and I found it very odd to be behind the steam train. Nonetheless, it is a welcome addition to the train.
Oh, that's bad. Huh.
Of course, on the end of the train is the cabooses. Today's cabooses are number 2013 and 149. 149 has a horn on top so that when the train comes back to Green Bank Station, we will have protection at crossings. There is no time to wait because it is train time and 58's waiting to go, so let's get on board. Because of the nice weather and the being one of the last steam trips of the year for the Wilmington Western, there were lots of rail fans out chasing the train today.
On the running left of the train is the Green Bank Mill. Swedish immigrants built the first mill here in 1677. Over the years, this site has produced everything from flour to wagon wheels. In 1852, the son of one of the mill's owners built a mansion on a grassy bank overlooking the mill. He named the mansion Greenbank, and the name of the mansion soon became the name of the community. Today, Greenbank Mill Associates owns and operates the Restore Mill as a museum, and the site is now listed on the National Register of Historic Places.
This is the first bridge over the Great Plain Creek, and the railroad crossed the Great Plain Creek many times throughout this trip. Riding the Wilmington Western is like traveling back 100 years or so.
During the presidency of Andrew Johnson.
Well, they probably took out the beginning.
Wilmington to Landenberg, Pennsylvania, serving the mills and industries in the Red Clay Valley. In 1881, the line was purchased by the Baltimore and Ohio Railroad and eventually became the Landenberg branch. The line was highly successful, bringing great passengers along the scenic Red Clay Creek. But with the increasing popularity of the automobile and the closing of many of the mills.
This is where the amusement park used to be.
This is the former site of the Brandywine Springs Amusement Park. It used to be one of the largest amusement parks in the Wilmington area, featuring a trolley car which would run you out there, a roller coaster, swimming pavilions, dance halls, and the like.
Today, Brandywine Springs is a Castle County public park, and only a few stone foundations remain in the park's amusement. The Friends of Brandywine Springs perform regular archaeological digs into the park to uncover the rich history of what was once a popular summer destination for Wilmington residents. And incidentally, I was at that dig this morning before coming here to narrate on the railroad.
Yeah, I think I can also see soot.
Here's the Wilmington Western's S-curve trestle. In this shot, we see 58 working hard on the head end of the train.
Our curving trestle gives you the opportunity to watch as the train first curves to the right and then to the left. from your window. The bridge is not original to the railroad. It was moved here in 1907 from Wheeling, West Virginia. It was originally one section of a much larger bridge on the B&O Railroad.
As we crossed the bridge entering Ashland, everything was alright and the train was on time. However, this was not to last. The reason for the unscheduled stop was that 58 had sent burning ash out of its funnel and onto the line side. This caused some of the leaves to catch on fire. The train had to be halted so the conductor, carrying one of the oldest fire extinguishers I've ever seen, got off and put the leaves out. Unfortunately, the train was delayed enough that the train had to immediately head back to Greenbank. The train couldn't make it to Yorkland this day, though, unfortunately. Unfortunately, 58 had seemed to hit an unlucky street that day, as there was another unscheduled stop. Note the rail fan in the creek below. Unfortunately, 58 had parked her train right in the middle of a crossing. Luckily, the motorist seemed more interested in the train than angry at it. Soon enough, the train was back underway, and to show the Wilmington Western's blazing speed, we were being raced by a couple of cyclists on the road next to the train track.
Your children come to you. Our steps are very steep, and this will make it much safer for your children as they leave the train. Also, please check under your seats and above you in the overhead rack to make sure that none of your personal items get left behind. Again, thank you so much for riding with us this afternoon. We hope to see you all again real soon. Greenbank Station is next.
Probably too little to see fireworks one night years ago.
just like that, the trip is over. 58 is shoving the train a little bit rest of the way back into Green Bank Station and to let the passengers disembark. Even though our ride was over, 58 had another train to pull. Hey folks, thanks for watching. Special thanks to the Wilmington Western Railroad volunteers who help to keep the trains running, keep them clean, keep them nice. If you would like to visit the Wilmington Western Railroad, you can do so by going to their website, ordering tickets, and then going up in person. They have had a pretty rough 2020, so I would go out and visit them this holiday season, show your support to the little railroad. Thank you for watching again. Have a nice day.